Good morning, it's Lonnie with Crafty Traveler. Today is Monday, September the 12th, 2022. It's a moving day. Callie and I will be moving to Brown's Campground on the Owens River. I'm excited about that because more fishing for me. Didn't do so well here. I just caught that one 3.5 pounder. But if you count that as like 3 1-pounders or so, it was a good fish. And it was delicious. And if you haven't seen the video of me catching and me cooking it, I'll post it up here. So on our way to Brown's Campground, we're going to stop at the Mono Lake Visitor Center. I've never been there, so I hope I can do a little video there. And of course, look at Mono Lake. Okay, we're getting ready to go. Follow along. Thanks for watching. Please watch all the way through. Really helps me out. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe because there's a lot more adventures coming. And my subscribers, thank you for coming back. All right, here we go. I am a 71-year-old woman who loves to camp and travel. Most of the time, I take my little schnauzer Snickers with me. I belong to 4 lady camp groups, and one I started in my area. One of the reasons we bought the Minnie Winnie was so I could go more on my own or with my lady camper groups. My channel, Crafty Traveler, isn't only about crafting, it's about being crafty smart. When traveling, camping, quilting, and doing crafts. LP 3/4. Battery full, should be. A little sun. Fresh water. I'm using shore water so it won't register here. Black tank. This proves that the shower water and the sink water in the bathroom go into the black tank. And that's the gray. And I've taken a shower and I've used both sinks. Okay, I've just dumped my tanks and want to show you what the monitor says now. Black tank, the lowest it can be, empty. That proves that my bathroom, sink, and shower go into my black tank. Thank goodness there wasn't a lot of black water in my tank the day that I filled the tub up with just some shower water. So now I know if the tub has water in it, it's the black tank. A smoky day. All that smoke is coming from the mosquito fire on the west side of the Sierras by Placerville, Placer County. Hopefully we won't have it so bad at the Owens River. Beautiful downtown Bridgeport. Bye-bye Bridgeport. See you another day. We are headed south on 395 and we're going to turn off to see the Mono Basin National Society Visitor Center. We just turn left towards Mono Lake and follow the road to the Visitor Center. As we pull up, we notice a lot of parking. Kelly and I both have our RVs, and there is RV parking, but because there is not many people in the regular parking lot, we are going to park here and enter the Mono Basin Visitor Center. I'm at Mono Lake Visitor Center. Going around the outside a little bit to see what's here, and then we'll go inside. The stone of rhyolite. It is a volcanic stone called rhyolite. Unlike obsidian or pumice, many appearing to have cooled slowly enough to contain very small quartz crystals. And this is granite. Granite is named after, often given to all light-colored crystal rocks. However, to be true granite, the rock must have cooled very slowly deep beneath the Earth's surface. Gardening inspired by nature, landscaping with native plants complements the natural surroundings and character of an area. Natural grasses, keystone of diversity. Wild rye, rice grass, and bunch grass provide abundant seeds and other high-quality forage for wildlife. Here's a view of Mono Lake, and we came from the mountains across the way. There's Mono Lake. It's real low, just like everything else, and it's quite smoky today. Water Solutions, Mono Lake story. On September 28, 1994, a significant victory was achieved in the long struggle over Mono Lake's water. The California State Water Resources Control Board issues an order to protect Mono Lake and its tributary systems. Aldo Leopold, revealing the land ethic. Learning from the land, 1909, Aldo Leopold graduated from Yale University and began working for the Forest Service. Exploring the Mono Basin. Here's the map. It shows you Mono Lake Viewpoint, Black Point County Park, Old Marina, Mono Basin National Forest, the islands, South Tufa area, Navy Beach, and Mono Craters. Look toward the western mountains. You see the faint traces on pine-covered slopes. These traces are ancient Ice Age shorelines. That formed Mono Lake was much deeper than today. Since the time, natural climate changes have caused the lake to drop slowly. However, between 1941 and the early 1990s, the lake level declined rapidly due to human-caused water diversions from streams that fed the lake. The most recent drop in the lake level can be seen at the wide band of the dusty white alkaline encircling the lake. Side of the building of the visitor center, the murals look very beautiful. Mono Lake Visitor Center, National Forest Scenic Area. We'll go inside. Ooh, temperatures of the area. 104 in Death Valley today, 85. Whoa. Highway 190 is closed, don't know where that is. Yosemite, 65. Tuolumne Meadows, 65. Lee Vinning, 68. That's where we are now. Chance of thunderstorm after 11. Good. We should be parked and ready. The sounds of the seagulls you hear are part of the soundtrack and atmosphere in the building. I have not added them. Mono Lake's petrified springs are a spectacular example of what nature can do with a few basic ingredients. That's what it looks like underwater when they are underwater. How tufa forms: freshwater springs, calcium alkaline water, carbonate, and tufa calcium carbonate. It's kind of rough, like fine sandpaper. Sand tufa. Reptiles and rodents of the Mono Basin. Yep, there are rattlesnakes and gopher snakes and kangaroo rats. Merriman's shrew, that little guy down there, and lizards. Flies that walk under the water. You can see the belt of flies, and each deep and 6 feet wide. This belt extends clear around the lake. Here's what they look like. A small sample of Mono Lake life. Here is what those little brine shrimp look like, swimming around. Mono's own shrimp. In the summer, trillions of brine shrimp line Mono's waters. Their colorful bodies move through the water as feathery appendages help them gather food. And the birds love them. Freshwater versus lake water. Mono Lake is different from that of most other California lakes. Here is what you would have to add to the water from Lake Tahoe to make Mono's waters. A quart of water, 2.5 tablespoons of salt, 1.5 tablespoons of baking soda, 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt, a pinch of borax, and a pinch of detergent. Is it any wonder why fish don't like to live here? Climate change, what the future may hold. Snowpack in the mountains west of Mono Lake holds vast reserves of fresh water in the spring mountain snow and melts slowly, filling the stream creeks that replenish the lake. However, long-term studies show that since 1950, temperatures have been warming across the western United States because winters on average have been warmer. More precipitation falls as rain rather than snow. The winter rains can bring intense flooding, making water hazard rather than resource. And the glaciers are melting. We did not see any glacier up in the mountains over Twin Lakes. Mono Lake in perpetual change, changing lake levels throughout the years. Who is here when? What month is it? The month you visit Mono Lake will determine what species of birds you will see. During the winter months, you might see other migratory birds and visitors, such as ruddy ducks, tundra swans, and bald eagles. The mountain slopes west of Mono Basin, the canyons reaching out for the desert, and the wetlands around Mono Lake will each offer a different and special experience for those enjoying birdwatching. Everyday life in a gull rookery. Many seagulls live around and near Mono Lake and thrive. I know I won't say this right, but Kutsitika homes down on the shores of Mono Lake. I saw a number of their flimsy huts. John Muir, 1869. These are the people that used to live here. going to leave the visitor center and drive south and then east to the area to see the Mono Tufas. The road ends in a very large parking area, big enough for cars and RVs. Of course, this is after Labor Day, so there are less people here. There is a charge of $8 for parking. However, because I have my senior pass, it was free. Lee Vinning Creek Trail goes that way, and Lee Vinning is a 1 1/4 miles that way. Basin and range, up and down. Mono Lake lies at the western edge of the geographical region known as the Great Basin. The basin drains over 500,000 square meters, approximately 1/5 of the western United States. Water that settles here never flows to the ocean. Its only escape is evaporation, leaving dissolved salt and other minerals behind. From Mono Lake, you can travel east climbing over mountain ranges after mountain range. Between mountains, your journey will continue through vast stretches of sagebrush and alkali flats. The trail down to the Tufas is mostly asphalt. I just spoke with a couple that say it is dirt later, but it's still very flat. I believe it's ADA accessible. I'm not sure how long it is. It's not more than a 1/4 mile, I'm sure, and then a 1/4 mile back. Mono Lake elevation in 1959 was 6,400 feet. Hidden beneath your feet, flowing underground. This may be like a dry spot, but the water moves beneath your feet because there is a spring. Petrified Springs, where the springs rose up and the calcification and salt formed these tufas. Onward and forward. There are more across the way than the path I'm standing on. And there's a sign over here. Look at that. On September 28, 1994, California State Water Resources Control Board set a target lake level of 6,329 feet at a lake level of 6,392 feet, 25 feet below its 1941 level. More trail of the Tufa Trail goes up that way. There's just all kinds of them around here. They are beautiful. I bet they're beautiful in the morning when the sun is in the east, or just before sundown. One last pan of Mono Lake and the Tufas. It looks like it could rain a little bit. We've heard a little thunder. Kelly's coming back from the hike all the way to the end of the trail. I decided not to do that, and she promises to share some pictures with me. Here she is. I hope you liked the video of our trip to the Mono Visitor Center and out to see Mono Lake and the Tufas. Kelly and I thank you for watching through the whole video. Give us a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next video when we arrive at Brown's Campground on the Owens River. Thanks for watching.